Have y'all ever noticed how the moment someone tries something new, whether it's starting to post content online, creating their own business, changing careers, trying something out of the norm, there's some people that get super weirdly triggered by it. The interesting part is, I was researching this because this was really interesting to me, psychology actually says a lot of the time it's not actually about the person that they're criticizing. When we see someone doing something we secretly wish we had the courage to do, so it's actually called cognitive dissonance. All this means is that it's a discomfort we feel when someone's actions challenge our beliefs, habits, challenge our excuses. For example, if I convince myself that making content online or starting my own business is risky, that's too much to be putting myself out there like that, and then I watch someone else do it, that would literally only give me two choices. It would be I can question my own beliefs, or I can criticize the person that's doing what I wish I would have been doing. What is the easiest route out of those two options? The easiest route would obviously be to criticize them, right? There's also a term I learned about. It's called psychological projection, meaning people unconsciously place their own fears, insecurities, doubts onto someone else. Sometimes the strongest reactions comes from people who know the least about what we're doing. During this process of starting my own business and making content online, I've realized that not all the people that criticize you during the process, it does not mean they're a bad person. Sometimes they're just being confronted with the possibility they haven't given themselves permission to pursue yet. So if you're trying something new, putting yourself out there, you're getting pushback, just remember this: not every reaction you get is a direct reflection of you. Sometimes it's really just a reflection of what your actions are bringing to the surface in someone else. That is not a sign to stop what you're doing. That's not a sign to shrink yourself, dim down your light. That's like a sign you're doing something different enough to make people think. Make sure you save this video to reference to later. Share this with your friend that needs to hear this message. And another good point is, think about it this way. If you are doing something new, something out of the norm, and putting yourself out there, why else would it give people a reason to hate on you and throw shade? It's just simply because of the fact it brings out their own personal inner fears, and it truly has nothing to do with us. And when you come to that realization, doing what you want in this life and going after it becomes so effortless. Not that it's not hard, but it just becomes so easy to not let the opinions of others sway what you do. Because personally thinking, coming from someone that does put themselves out there and tries a lot of new things, I never look at anyone trying something new and throw shade, because I'm what they're doing is actually out of the norm, which is super cool. They're putting themselves out there and trying. It's how can I hate or throw any kind of shade on anyone for trying? That's wild. The reality is, I literally cannot unless it triggers something within me. Unless another person putting themselves out there triggers my own insecurities.